அதிகாரம் கடவுள் வாழ்த்து. குரல் 6. பொறிவாயில் ஐந்தவித்தான் பொய்தீர் ஒழுக்க நெறி நின்றார் நீடு வாழ்வார். The person who subdues the five senses, keeping them away from the external world, and ever walks the path ordained by the God, will be blissful ever. ஐம்புலங்களையும் அடக்கி அவைகளை வெளி உலகிலிருந்து தடுத்து நிறுத்தி பரமன் வகுத்த வழியே செல்பவன் என்றும் இன்பமடைவான்.
Long ago, in the peaceful forests of Bharat, two great sages, Vasishta and Vishwamitra, were having a serious discussion. They were speaking about truth and righteousness. Vasishta said, "There is a great king named Harishchandra who would never speak a lie, no matter how difficult life becomes." Vishwamitra was surprised. Can anyone really stay truthful through every hardship? He asked, and so he decided to test the king. He came to Harishchandra's palace and asked if the king could help him. He said, "If I ask you for something, will you give it to me, dear king?" Harishchandra immediately replied, "Yes, Maharishi, a promise is a promise. Please ask me." Then Vishwamitra asked for the king's entire kingdom. Everyone around was shocked, but Harishchandra had given his word. Even though it was very painful, he chose truth over comfort and gave away his kingdom. Soon Harishchandra, his wife Chandramati, and their little son began living a very simple life. They faced hunger, poverty, sadness, and many more struggles. But Harishchandra never gave up on truth. Later, he began working at a cremation ground, helping people perform final rites honestly and sincerely. Then came the hardest moment of all. One night, Chandramati arrived carrying their young son who had died from a snake bite. Harishchandra's heart filled with sorrow, but even then he did not leave the path of truth. He stayed truthful and sincere and did his duty fairly. He did not allow sadness or attachment to defeat righteousness. At last, sage Vasishta, Vishwamitra, and the Devas appeared before him. They were happy and impressed. The entire ordeal had been a test. Their son came back to life, and Harishchandra's kingdom was returned in all its glory. But here, Harishchandra's greatest victory was not his throne. It was that he stood firmly in truth and righteousness, no matter how difficult life became. And that is why, just as the Thirukkural says, people who live with truth and self-control are remembered forever.